I've never used a primer oil. I've always had this product, but I've never used it. You can see it's like been touched for the first time.
Yeah, I like to use it because it's nice and hydrating, nice and oily.
Yeah, I look like a glazed donut.
We're gonna use this stroke cream, give a nice glow from within look. And I also use duo fiber brushes because it gives a nice airbrush finish kind of.
Oh, that is so relaxing. Like I rarely get my makeup done from someone else. Look at that skin. That looks amazing.
It's all in the prep.
It really is.
It really is. So we have to prep the eye as well. A lot of people just skip that part thinking it's nothing, but it's the most sensitive part of your face. You need to take care of it. So we're done with the skin prep. As you can see, it looks nice and glowy. We're gonna let it sit for a bit so the skin can soak a bit, and yeah, then we can start with the base.
Oh my god, I haven't worn like a colored lenses, or I don't usually do it, so I think it's going to be like
I just think it gives like a nice feline look to the eyes. And since we are going for that kind of look, our next step after lenses is a nice black kajal. So when you wear kajal on your upper eyelid, so it makes your lashes look more denser, so you can see the difference.
I usually wear my kajal like as the last step of the makeup, and it's so different for me to be like using this.
It's just I like to do it in the beginning because in case like your eyes start watering and all of that, so we're done with with all of the watering before we have the full face on.
Makes
so it
sense.
doesn't spoil it. And then you don't have to be really perfect with wearing your kajal, because ultimately
We're gonna blend it out. So you just like fill out the gaps.
Yeah, and give like a nice defined shape.
So you start by drawing the lower brow line.
Yes, so I don't like to draw on top because I like when it's like feathered
Fluffy, yeah.
upwards, but the end has to be like sharp. So we're gonna use a finer tip and just like draw small hairs just so our brow looks fluffier. And then we're gonna use some concealer.
I've never done this. I mean, I do use like concealer as an eyeshadow primer, but like not consciously go ahead and carve my eyebrow.
You have a really nice skin, so I'm not gonna go like really heavy on foundation. So we're just gonna use a nice dense brush.
This foundation is amazing. I love it.
It really is. It blends so effortlessly.
Base
Foundation.
looks stunning.
I'm gonna go in with the concealer and only place it towards the center of the face so that it looks nice and petite. So what this does is that it'll bring your does this make sense? That's what it's gonna do.
It's gonna do this.
I'm sorry, English isn't my first language.
So where did you learn to do makeup?
I learned makeup by watching a lot of YouTube videos.
High five.
Yeah, spent like good 3-4 years just watching videos, and then eventually I started practicing. Now we're just gonna set the face with a powder foundation. I'm just gonna go all over your face, including the concealer.
Are you using the same brush or a different dense brush?
This is a different brush, but this will be the same brush I'm gonna use for bronzer and blush as well, because it will help blend the products and make it look seamless. Like you will see it in a bit. I'm gonna use the same brush I used for the powder foundation and just bronze the face a little, only on the higher parts of the cheek. Ooh.
Love that.
Yeah, but this technique, it'll just snatch your face upwards.
Oh my god, I can see the difference. See, if I'm like straight up. Do this side. Right. This is.
So what I do is I follow the line that goes essay to the temple. So
I'm so going to steal this.
yeah.
You know, this is the look I've been like wanting to achieve. and just not been able to, and I think I just found out.
And I don't like to use contour on the face because bronzer I feel like does just as much justice to the face. It's not too harsh.
I love your techniques. I'm learning so much.
And then since you're going for a nice sun-kissed look, I'm gonna do just a little bit on the nose. Don't look like the sun was on the
Just
sides.
on my side.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the same brush and apply this blush, get some color back into.
That is pigmented.
Yeah, but we're gonna blend it out.
I think it's totally okay. I think learning makeup is all about cleaning your mistakes.
Yeah. Now I'll show you how to clean that mistake. Look up for me. I like to blend the blush like right under the eye because people don't just blush it out, no? They blush all over your face, all over their faces. It's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's not
like
bad at
how
all. Yeah.
It just looks like someone punched you in the face.
Right now it does. Yeah.
Right now it does, but I'll show you how. So we're gonna go back with the powder foundation and fix our mistake with the same brush. I'm gonna use this flat sponge and I'm gonna fold it so we have a nice shape to it. And then I'm gonna use a pressed powder, like a compact per se. And I'm gonna just place it where we put our concealer. So this way I'm baking plus I'm setting plus we're bringing back the highlight, and it's kind of like contouring at the same time.
So why is it that you've used a powder foundation and then again a compact powder?
So if you notice, this compact powder is a lot lighter than your skin tone, and since it's yellow, it'll bring back the highlight that you need. Can you do this for me? Kind of go a little heavier on this, but obviously we will brush this out, like dust it off, I mean. And then obviously since you have like really prominent smile lines, this will help.
This is a nice look.
Yeah.
And we're done.
I wish. It's actually a look, no? I'm assuming it could be like a tribal look.
No comments.
Okay. Wow. You really did that to me, Debasree. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, see, we haven't put any concealer here to carve the face out, right? So I'm just gonna put some powder here, just a little bit, so it kind of helps with the contouring. Just this much. So this will just, what this will do is not be too harsh when it's dusted off, but at the same time it's giving you a nice shape plus a nice highlighted look. So if you look straight forward, it already kind of like gives you like a nice cut on the sides. So I'm starting with this light brown eyeshadow to use it as a transition shade, and I'm gonna nicely buff it out on the outer corner of the eye. It's gonna be a darker brown, and I'm going to just focus it on the outer corner.
You want this to be like an all matte look?
Yes, it's gonna be an all matte look, but I'm gonna use this matte black and create like a smoked out wing and then blend it with the previous dark brown. Then I'm gonna use the same powder and like carve the eye the way we want it.
So you're using that to kind of correct. The
yeah
eyeshadow?
Yeah, but then we still want that smokiness to be there, so I'm not using like a proper concealer to carve the shape out.
Nice, I like that technique.
And then I'm gonna go in with the same dark brown shade, look up for me, and then I'm gonna use the same flat angled brush and focus the black very close to the lash line.
We're taking the powder off?
Yes, finally, your wishes come true. Look up for me, please.
That's actually brushing off really well, nah?
Yeah.
I was kind of worried because I've never like done this on my skin before, that this wouldn't like, it stick to the oils and wouldn't brush off well, but it actually is.
It does. See, because we used powder foundation before.
Right, so it has powder.
Yeah, it has a layer.
Yeah.
Now we're just gonna set it really nicely.
I feel like a queen.
Just blink the house down.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
Just the tiny one, but it's like
super feline.
feeling. Okay, I'm just gonna apply some mascara now.
So do you like to apply the mascara before applying lashes?
Yes, I do. Because it helps the lashes blend in with the falsies really nicely. Is what I think.
Pack Mink lashes in M72. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these lashes off camera. Okay, lashes are finally on. That was a struggle. It really took me some time to put it on.
Yeah, now we're just gonna use some brow gel and set the brows in place. And start from here. And then when I confront, I'm just gonna make it stand straight in place. So it gives like a nice feather and full brow look. So now I'm just gonna use a little bit of contour, very slightly.
Something that I've seen that the makeup artist does a lot on Adele.
You can use a clean brush with the light eyeshadow color that we use, and we're gonna blend it.
The transition shade,
the
right?
transition shade, and we're gonna blend it just a little bit.
This made the eyes look even more like foxier.
Foxier, and like the nose looks a lot more contoured. With the same brush, I'm gonna lift your nose a little bit. Now we're gonna highlight your face just a little. And we're gonna connect it with the eyebrow.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, I'm placing it where we place the bronzer, so it's kind of like lifting as well.
Oh, I've never placed it there before. Why there?
Because it'll help
make
your face look pulled. Yes, there. And then we're gonna use a smaller brush. I'm gonna use the same highlighter to the eyes, just the inner corner. I'm just gonna overline the cupid's bow, just like that. It'll give you like a nice pouted lip.
I have
like that.
never done this
just
before.
like that. You see it?
Oh my god, this feels so wrong.
But it's right. Wait till it's finished. So we've just contoured the lip, and
it feels so weird to see my lips without the cupid's bow, no? But I think it makes it look very
pouty.
Yeah, let me open
like
my
everything is like in the center and pulled in front.
This is so pretty. I love the highlight.